I know I shouldn't do this, but I can't help it. I'm a fiend. Lotion and magazines is what I'm left with. I step with out my pride to the toilet and lace my palm with honey and almond. But suddenly the phone rings and this can't be. Pussy just came through, some for him and some for me. Hell yeah, I'll be there to help you fuck them, get them drunk, get them high, pull their titties out and suck.
Hey y'all, it's Sweet Lips with another one on Pip TV. Y'all sit back and listen to Carl Pipkins.
Say, man, I'm gonna take y'all back to like 1992. The girl I was messing with, she had moved to Houston. So I was going back and forth, to Houston, fucking with her, and she'd get on the Greyhound bus. Coming back and forth to Tyler, we were doing the long distance thing. So this was like in the summertime. So in July 1992, all the homies in the hood, we used to go to the park and we used to go ball every day at 6 o'clock. So I go down to the park, I'm hooping. And when we get through hooping, most days we'd sit in the parking lot and we'd sit and drink and kick it. Shit, we might sit down at 9, 10 o'clock at night, every night, just sitting in the parking lot, just drinking, kicking the bobo and shit. So this particular day, when we got through hooping, I didn't want no beer. I told myself, I said, man, I'm gonna go to the convenience store, I'm gonna go get me a Gatorade. So I jump in the car, I go to the convenience store, I pull up at the convenience store, and when I pull up beside this little brown car. So when I looked over in the car, it was a girl sitting on the passenger side. I looked at her, really didn't pay her no mind. I went on in the store. So I go in the store, I grab me a Gatorade. I'm standing in line, pay for my Gatorade. So some said, look outside at your car. So I looked outside at my car, and I see the girl, walking away from my car. So I was like, what the fuck she doing walking away from my car? But I really didn't trip on it, but I peeped it. So I paid for my Gatorade, got on in the car, and went to the crib. So when I get to the crib, when I get out the car, piece of paper fall on the ground. So I picked the piece of paper up, and it had a number on it, and it said, call me, baby. So I took the piece of paper, I balled the piece of paper up. When I got in the house, I threw the piece of paper in the trash. I wasn't even really tripping on nothing, So about a couple of days later, I'm laying up in the crib. I'm laying on the couch, and the phone ring. So my grandma answered the phone. So my grandma said, boy, telephone. So I'm like, who is it? She was like, I don't know, it's some girl. So I grabbed the phone. I'm like, what's up? So, she was kind of like playing on the phone. I'm like, who is this? Who is this? And she wouldn't tell me who she was. So she playing on the phone. So I just hang the phone up. Boom, hang the phone up. So when I hang the phone up, she called right back. So I pick it up. I'm like, what's up? What's up? And she kept playing. I said, man, I'm finna hang up. So she was like, no, don't hang up, don't hang up. And she was like, this the girl that put the number, in your car at the store the other day. So I'm like, yeah. I'm like, what's up, man? I'm dry with her. I really ain't really trying to talk, what I'm saying? So she peeped the dryness. So she was like, well, I'm going to let you go. So I'm like, all right. So I hang up the phone. This was like a Tuesday or a Wednesday. So Friday night hit. So, on Friday night, it be crunk up on Gentry. So I hit Gentry. So when I hit Gentry, I fall up in churches, fall up in church parking lot. I'm going around, it take a while to get around the churches because we cars and shit everywhere. So I'm in the line at churches, people standing all out and shit. So I guess she seen my car. So I see a girl walk in front of my car, in front of the headlights. Little chocolate, little fine little motherfucker had on some Daisy Dukes. So I'm like, what the fuck? So she come around to the driver's side. And she was like, what's up? You remember me? I was like, nah, I don't remember you, man. And she was like, I'm the girl that put that number in your car the other day. So I'm like, hey man, I'm like, what's up? What's up? I'm checking out. I'm like, ooh, this little motherfucker bad. I'm like, what's up? So she was like, ain't nothing. She said, I just came over here to say hi. And she burned off. So I'm like, hey, I'm trying to holler. So she do me like I did her. So I come on up out of church, shoot down Gentry a couple times. I come back to the hood. So Saturday come, I said, man, I'm gonna go back on Gentry, man, and see if I see this little motherfucker. So Saturday night hit, I hit back on Gentry again. I come through churches, you know, I'm in the line, but this time I'm in the line, I'm on the swivel, I'm looking for her. So I don't see her. So I come out of churches. I didn't fall down by the car wash. I come down this way on churches like going to the juvenile center. So I shoot down that way. I'm looking, cars be parked all over there. So I'm looking. So I see her and a whole bunch of homegirls standing out. So I make a U-turn, I park. I get out the car. You know what I'm saying? I run up on her. Man, what's up? What's happening? What's up? You know, she drive with me. Ain't nothing. I said, you want to fuck with me tonight? What's up? She like, nah, I ain't gonna do nothing tonight. She like, I'm with my girl. So I'm like, all right. So then I jumped in my shit. I go back down Gentry. Then I go back to the hood. So Sunday come, you know what I'm saying? So Sunday evening, you know what I'm saying? I go to the park. I go down there and hoop. You know, doing the usual shit like we do every day. I go to the park, I'm hooping. So we get through hooping. This particular day, I didn't sit in the park a lot and drink with the boys. I just went straight on to the crib. Some just told me to go straight to the crib. Cause you know, I was stinking, funky. I'm finna go take a shot. So I get to the crib. I'm finna get ready to get in the tub. The phone ring. So I pick up the phone, like, hello? It's the little chick. She like, what's up? What you doing? I said, I'm finna get in the shower. So she was like, come get me. I'm like, shit. I'm like, where you at? And she was like, I'm in Swan. And she told me where she was. She told me how to get there. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna come out there. So I get in the shower, you know what I'm saying? I get in the shower, I get clean as a motherfucker. And I jump in the whip, I go down there. So when I get down there, it's a house full of holes. You know, I fall up in there, ain't no niggas in there, a whole bunch of holes up in there. And you know, they stroking me. Ooh, girl, this nigga, ooh, he fine. Ooh, he fine. They got me spinning all around. I'm modeling and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting up in there, they shooting at me and shit. So the little chick, she done got all up under me, you know what I'm saying? She trying to claim me and shit. So after a while, she was like, let's go. So I'm like, all right. So we get up, you know what I'm saying? We get in the car. I'm like, shit, where we going? And she was like, I'm gonna tell you where we're going, just pull off. So I pulled out the driveway, you know what I'm saying? She like, go here, turn here, turn here, turn here. Long story short, she took me to an old dark road and, you know, we pulled over, we parked this shit. So we got in the back seat, you know what I'm saying? We doing our thing. We in that motherfucker, we sweating good and shit. So it gets so hot in there, we get out the car. So I take her to the hood, you know, the hood of the car, you know, I'm doing my thing on the hood. Then I take her back to the trunk, I'm doing my thing on the trunk. It got so good, we got on top of the car. We on top of the car, I'm hitting on top of the car. So, you know what I'm saying, I knock her down real good, take her back. I came on to the house. So shit, after that, you know what I'm saying, you know, she was on the nigga, you know, she sweating the nigga, you know, I still got my little old bitch up there in Houston. So, you know, I'm juggling, you know what I'm saying? I ain't committing too much over here because I already got something going on. So, you know, I'm juggling, I'm playing. So, a couple months later, in September, you know, when we have a good, you know what I'm saying, week in the hood, me and my homie, Kerr Jones, man, shout out to my homeboy, Kerr Jones, man. We have a good week in the hood, we'll throw a barbecue at the park. And we just let all the people in the hood just come and eat with us, come drink with us and shit. So this was like on a Sunday. So I called my sister. You know, sister worked at the hospital. She worked, it was a whole bunch of hoes work up there at the hospital and shit. So I called my sister. I said, hey, man, I said, we barbecuing at the park today. I said, when you get off, I said, come on down to the park. And I said, man, bring some of them hoes up there at the job, bring some of them with you. So she was like, all right. She was like, all right. She said, I got a homegirl want to holler at you anyway. So I'm like, all right, bet then, cool. So we down there, you know what I'm saying? We doing our thing, whatever, whatever. So two little old chicks, they pulled up, you know what I'm saying? They get out and they come over there with me and my homeboy and them was. And the little chick, she just started spitting at me. You know what I'm saying? So now you know, we going back and forth. I'm thinking this the girl that my sister said want to holler. So I'm going in, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get her. So after a while, my sister pull up. She got about 4 or 5 hoes in the car with her. So she pull up. They come over there, and she had this other little chick with her. And she was like, "Hey, bro, this the girl I was telling you want to holler at you." So I look at her and I bust out laughing. Ah, man, you know what I'm saying? So I started talking to both of them. You know, I'm talking to her for a minute. I talked to her for a minute, whatever. So we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? We having a good time. We doing our thing. So it ended up getting dark. So when it got dark, you know, everybody said, well, shit, let's take the party to the club. Everybody, let's go to the club. So everybody, okay, we're going to go to the club. So my future baby mama, she was like, you going to the club? I'm like, yeah. She like, well, me and my homegirl, we finna go out there and we gonna already have a table. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. So I hollered at the other little chick. I'm like, what's up? I said, you going to the club? So she was like, yeah, I'm going to the club. She was like, I got to take my little girl over my mama's house and I'll be out there. So I'm like, all right, cool. So we get out, me and my cousin, we get out to the club. We fall up in there, and my future baby mama and her homegirl, they got the table. So we sit down at the table with them. So my future baby mama, she just buying me drinks. I ain't have to spend no money, nothing. She buying me drinks. She buying me Long Island tea. She got me drunk as a motherfucker. So the other little chick, after about an hour, the other little chick, she walk in the door. So she come sit at the table with us. Now they got me in a sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I got one over here and one right here. So I'm sitting in between them, you know what I'm saying? So I'm pimping at his finest, you know what I'm saying? So I'm talking to her. Now I look over here, I'm going back and forth. I'm so cold, I'm talking both of them, and I'm rubbing on the girl leg cuz, but I'm rubbing on her leg up under the table. You know what I'm saying? I'm round robbing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling good, I'm feeling myself. So it got around about 11:30. Club closed at 12. So my future baby mama, she said, I'm finna get ready to go. She said, I gotta be at work at 5 o'clock in the morning. So I'm like, yeah. I said, well, shit. I said, don't be surprised I don't come over there tonight. She said, nigga, you ain't coming over there tonight. I said, shit, I might. She said, nigga, you don't even know where I live. So I bust out laughing. I said, where you live at? So she told me where she lived. So I'm like, all right. So she brought on off. So now I'm talking to the other little chick, you know what I'm saying? So when the club closed, I told myself, I said, man, I'm gonna go and get this other little chick first dibs, you know what I'm saying? Cause she the one that really wanted to holler at me. So when we get outside, I'm hollering at her. I'm like, what's up, man? What you finna do, you know? She was like, shit, I can't do nothing tonight. She was like, I gotta go get my little girl. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'll holler at you later on then. So I already know. Now I'm finna go on my future baby mama house. So I jump in my car, man. I'm drunk as a motherfucker. I don't even know how I made it over there, man. I was so motherfucking drunk. So I make it over there. I go in the house. I take off all my motherfucking clothes. I'm drunk. I'm hot. I'm drunk as a motherfucker. I take off all my clothes. Get in the bed with my future baby mama. You know what I'm saying? Do my thing. And I said, when you get ready to go to work, I said, man, just wake me up. So she got ready to go to work. She woke me up. I went to the house. Now I got her. You know, I got her. I'm juggling with her. I got my woman in Houston. And I got the other little chick. Now I got her. And both of these, they went on to be my baby mama. Pip TV, man. Y'all subscribe this shit, man. Y'all share this shit. To be continued.
No need for us aiming these hoes. Let's show them what they pussy made for. Let's me and you lay in these hoes and show them what they pussy made for. No need for us saving these hoes. Let's show them what they pussy made for. Let's leave without paying these hoes and show them what they pussy made for.